Hello guys, how are you? You all good? You been good? Yes, Pokemon Productions, hello to you. Hello to Tuvasia as well. And Rin, how have you all been? You like the channel and you love DML? I am happy for you, my friend. I am happy you like the game. Yes, good, good to hear it. I am your YouTube hero. I'm not quite sure what that means, but thank you regardless. Why is Andy's head so big? You being rude to him? You saying he's got a huge head? Gay duck nut nice quacks. I wish I knew what that meant. I wish I knew what that meant. Did I draw the Andy? Yeah, I just drew it as a quick mock-up thing. And hello to you as well, Miriam, Nyan, Ravi. Nice game, it's amazing, make more episodes. I upload like 2 a day. What more do you want from me? Like, literally, I'm always on the game, pretty much. He eats a lot of leaves. Wouldn't that be, like, carnivorous, in a way? Because, you know, he's made out of leaves, so if he ate leaves, wouldn't that... Yeah, I see that being a bit weird. You've got 2 level 30 dragons. Nice. Nice. So, anyway, I'm going to start up DML on my phone, because, of course, we just got a new reset, because it resets at 1 PM. So, we're going to start off with phone DML today. That's weird. I pretty much never do that. And what is this? Why is side sync having an issue? Oh, I don't know. Ah! Why was that at 100%? Rip. Hello to you, Brian. Where is the level 5 key? It's all random, my friend. It's all random. Do I have a boyfriend? I am engaged. Max! You're already here. You are already here. Yeah, you do always make an appearance, don't you? Either way, thank you, Max, for being here and already donating £1. Thank you very much for that, Max. Yeah, I'm gonna have to calculate how much you've donated grand total eventually. Shout out, please, Kia. Kia, thank you for being here. That's weird, that rhymes. That's actually super weird. Alright, I've got the game up now. Stop panicking. Stop panicking. It's all done. Am I in love? With what? What? Like, what are you asking? What am I in love with? Oh, you're directly in front of the level 4 chest? Good, good. That's good. And Ravi, say hi. Hello. Start the stream. You may need to refresh the page because I can assure you the stream has already begun. It has indeed already begun. So I am going to go and turn the music off so that we just have the sounds, and then maybe it won't ear rape us this time. I mean, one can hope, right? Wolfie101. There you go. I said your name. Play Minecraft? No. That's not happening, I'm afraid. Your dragons are 10 out of 10? Really? My dragons are less than the best that they could be. Alan, hello? Yes, I read your comment. I mean, I try and read everyone's comments. How to breed the elemental? You can check the breeding calculator for that. It tells you pretty much everything that you need to know about any breed that you can think of. You want the autumn back as the dragon of the month? Well, a lot of people do like the autumn dragon. You know, I've liked the autumn dragon myself for a good while, so I can understand why other people might want the same. Which is a good dragon for a player level 18? Try and breed the Agave dragon if you can. Agave, I know that that's the real name. Stop monning at me. But the Agave dragon is really, really good for like your first epic. If you could trade dragons, I think it would destroy the game for a lot of children. What do you mean, Pipopa? Give some names of us you have promised. I said if people suggest names during the live stream, I will do it. I won't put in names that were suggested before the live stream starts. That's a different thing. Your hellhound is going to hatch in 5 minutes? Not bad. Well, we've got a chest here that we can actually open. Do you think we're going to get the key out of this chest? Do you think we will? Do you think we won't? How much do I care about dragons? I mean, they're not real. So, I mean, I guess that depends. Why is my Dragon Mania not working? The screen is black. I don't know what you've done to it. You're back? Hello? You've been watching all my videos? Cool. Glad to hear it. How about Willow for a full dragon? I guess that could work. But we really need to make sure we don't fail this fight. Which dragons are good for level 18 and why are you placing duplicates in your habitats? I'm placing duplicates in my habitats at the moment because I want dragons that I can level up for the event currency. Minecraft, no. How am I? I'm fine. What about you? Did you listen that grill? What? I have no idea what you just said. No, stop telling me to use my Samsung account. Would you go away? Do dragons have willy? What? What is with all of these questions that I literally can't even understand? You just spam tap the notification unless you have to sleep. That's fair. That's fair. What if there was a coffee dragon? We do have a coffee dragon. Basically. What's it called? I've forgotten the official name. Cappuccino Dragon. So we do have one. Tell us your final Android team. Oh, that's not decided yet. Not by any stretch. Minecraft or Roblox Minecraft? Dancing Line? Oh, that game's so bad. Why wouldn't I just rather play Osu? Come on. And Sammy Jean Teen. That's probably wrong, but either way, thank you for being here. The maple is a replacement for the orange. Oh, there's a lot of dragons that have those elements. Cappuccino, yeah, exactly. You're sick today and you have no school. Not bad. I thought everyone just went back to school. Oh god, this fight's gonna be so annoying. I don't think we can do this fight normally, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna find wherever the heck he is. We are gonna... Oh no, if I have to do that, I'm just gonna put on VIP because I do not want to have to do manual training. No way. Candy Dragon or Salamander? I'd probably say Salamander. Probably. If we are subscribed to your channel, what we called? People, human beings. You're not just some random garbage name that I decide to put on you for the sake of making you a statistic. Wouldn't you rather me just treat you as a person? No? I mean, I can call you trash if you want. Accidentally upgraded your orange even though I had a full. Silly, silly sausage. You've done it to yourself, my friend. What will you call us fans as an army? Again, I don't want to call you an army. You're each individual people. Don't base yourself off of a group of people. You are you. Why are younger people so obsessed with being like everyone else? Be an individual, for God's sake. Just because all of the random weirdo YouTubers that scam money out of kids try and do it, come on. Don't fall for that. Can you do top 10 favorite dragon, baby, divine, and legendary version? I've already done my top 10 favorite baby dragons before, like, forever ago. But considering that we're getting new divines and legendaries soon, I see little point in doing that yet. Because... I mean, if we're gonna get stronger dragons, there's no point in making a list, you know? Just no point. And Damien, hello? Do a house tour? You know, people have been saying that a lot lately, and I'm like, why? Why do you want to see a house tour? What is intriguing about my home? Do you know Dragon City / Monster Legends? I've played both. I hate them both. What is your thought about the new divines? Well, we don't have them in games, so I can't really comment on something we haven't seen. But let's go! Will we get the key? Oh my god, we did! Very good. Very good. Congratulations, we've done it! Oh, we finally found this stupid key. Sweet. And so, because we found the key, that also means that we get this engine dragon. Not bad. Not bad. Well, now the only other goal that we have in this event is this guy here. So he's going to be a pain to get, but with, you know, 5 days left, I'm pretty sure we are well on track to get it. Sweet. Very nice, very nice. And I really want to put him into the... to actually hatch, which may put us behind in the breeding slightly. I'm gonna do it anyway, because, you know, with that much leeway in how long the event's gonna take, we're gonna finish it anyway. So how long does he take? He takes 22 hours to finish hatching. But that's good, that's good. Finally, we can start working on the rest of the levels. So, if you do manage to get the engine dragon, my advice to you would be, instead of finishing off the entirety of the final level, if it wasn't in the final chest, instead of doing that, go back to the old stages and open up the chests on the earlier levels, because they will cost less. And the idea is you want as many points as you can get for that scrap metal. Sorry. I'm lucky? Well, not really. I've been really unlucky with this event. With this event in particular, we've been really unlucky. But hey ho, it is what it is. Still better than chemistry. I mean, the chemistry dragon I just have a love-hate relationship with, because the last time he was available I didn't get him. And then I'm not gonna get him this time either, by the looks of it. So I'm not sure what the dealio is, but they're just trying to cause issues. You have to go to school, sorry you can't watch. That's fair enough. I imagine that most people that are normally here around this time do have school. So I'm not putting it against you. I don't blame you. That scrap metal is better than the engine dragon. I'm a level 68 with no legendaries. Well, yeah, the scrap metal is a legendary metal and shadow. So he's not the best dragon in the world, but he still definitely has his uses. But no, I didn't get the chemistry yet. Not yet. School sucks. You know, some people love school. Some people adore school. I don't know why or how. I personally do not. Or didn't. And David, hello? Just finished collecting your food? Cool. But this fight was pretty easy. They just killed themselves. Do you think it would be possible to get the engine if I finished 4 by the next reset? To get the engine, yes. To get the scrap metal, I think that's going to be quite tough. And plus it depends on how many fights you can finish in level 5. Because... I just want to turn that down slightly. Because in level 5... Right... Let me show you what I mean. So this fight right here, you know, if you can't do the fights, it costs 4,000 to skip them. So if you can't do any of these fights in this little area in particular to get to this chest, that means it costs 12,000 just to go and get this chest. If you can't do those 3 fights. So you need to save up 12,000 event currency to go down that path. Which I personally think is quite excessive. I'm not sure what any of you think, but I think it's, a little bit over the top, to say the least. Do you guys have the garden dragon? I do myself. Not sure about everyone else here. Is a mark an impossible to get in school? I'm not an American nor British. I don't know what you mean by a mark. A mark is just something that teachers give to grade you. Like, that is the grade. Where are you from? I'm from England. I was born in Northern England, but I'm living in the south, quite close to London at the moment. And Jason, hello! You gave up on the event, your meteorite isn't level 100, and there isn't even a single void fight. That's true, the elements that you have on your meteorite are really bad for this event. Same with the Tai Zenrin. Like, the Tai Zenrin is literally useless in this event, because it doesn't have any of his elements in any of the fights. It's insane. Gonna have to leave in about 20 minutes, that's fine. I'm just glad you're here at the moment. A spaghetti and ravioli dragon. Yeah, I think we've said this before. Like, a spaghetti dragon. I don't know how they do it, but I mean, they have a bubble dragon. They have a school bus dragon. So anything is possible. Anything is possible. And who just subbed? Who was that? Dragon Trainer just subbed. Thank you very much for joining us today. Glad to have you here. But yeah, you can definitely tell the difference between when it's school holidays and when it's not. Like, there are so many people around when it's the school holidays. Even other people that have been making videos and that have pointed it out. It's so insane. Like, the kids make up such a huge portion of the viewership for people. And Mike Knight, thank you for subscribing. Glad to have you here. Hello, Lethandat. Did you skip fights in the castle event? No. So far in the castle event, I have not skipped a single fight. But again, I'm doing the event on my Android account, not on my main account. Because on my main account, I would have had to skip a lot. Your sister told you that I'm a nice YouTuber, so you came? That's cute. Thank you to your sister. I mean, you can think I'm nice, you can tell me you might think I'm not. That's up to you. That's not up for me to decide, really. You're glad I got that far in the event so you can look at the new dragons? Well, that's another reason that I do it. Because I do realize that a lot of people can't finish the events off. So I do try my best to finish them so that, you know, everyone can sort of experience it, I guess. Because especially people that are really busy in the week. Like, where else are they going to see the new dragons and such if someone doesn't show them, right? Unicorn or castle dragon? Well, I like how derpy the unicorn dragon looks, but I like how just intriguing the castle dragon was. Jung, sorry for commenting that the last few episodes. I responded to it every time. Why did you keep posting the same thing? I already responded to it like 4 times. That's all I'm asking. Why did you keep saying the same thing? I feel like I'm going insane. Can someone tell me where is the key at the 4th dungeon stage? It is random, Mike. The keys on every level are random. They always have been. And as far as we can tell, they always will be. Because if they add the RNG element, it's more likely that people are going to spend to get up to the higher stages. So I doubt they would ever make them not random. While that is quite unfortunate and kind of sucks, that's just the way that it is. How often the clam goes on sale? I'm pretty sure the clam has only gone on sale once or twice ever. Like, ever. It's extremely rare that the clam goes on sale. Like, the last time when it went on sale, when it was like, what, £3-4 pounds? That was so rare. That's the main reason that I was willing to spend on it. That won't change? No, the keys have always been randomized. Please give us the chemistry dragon. I'm not sure what the issue is. If I can breed 2 of those maple leaf dragons in a row, but I can't get the chemistry, I don't even know what to think anymore. Praise the clam is probably the only reasonable deal for gems in, like, the entire game. So yes, praise be to the almighty clam. Never remove it. You hate the whale mart? Some of the whale mart offers have been good over time. It's just the recent ones have been really bad. I have no idea. Like, why they've made them so bad recently. You don't know if you should do this? Do what? What is that? Like, what is that? Worried looking mouth shut, drooling. I don't even know what to think about what you may be planning. And Nargis, hello. Alex, hello to you as well. How are you? The chemistry isn't epic, but it's a one-day breed. Yeah, a lot of epics that have certain elements tend to be over a day. What's the clam? The clam subscription. Have you never heard of it before? It's this thing down here, you know, next to the second breeding den. Alright, see you in a second, Liamy. You know, I need to go to Tesco today as well because I'm out of milk. And I'm out of toilet paper. And if there's something that you really need in life, I would say toilet paper is definitely one of those things. Unless you use plants or something. Do I love school? I did not like school at all when I was there. But yeah, the clam on my mobile is £20 for this deal. Whereas on PC it's like 16, 17. So the prices on Android are higher than on PC. So I have to say, I'm really glad that for more than one reason I play on PC. Because, I mean, if it's going to cost less for all of the subscriptions and that, well, I'd rather do it on the cheaper platform anyway, right? Decorating for 25,000 coin and 99 gems. I see. Are you late? Well, we've only been streaming for 23 minutes, so I guess that depends on your definition of late or not. Yeah, I've been seeing that emoji. I don't know where that copy pasta came from. I destroyed your team yesterday. Did I? Wait, in what sense? What team? Who did I destroy? Huh? What, Brian? I'm confused. As in, did I diss your team, or did I literally, like, destroy it in the Enchantment League or something? How do you record on Android? I'm recording on PC, but I've connected my phone to my PC, if that makes sense. So I'm just recording my PC, what I'm seeing on PC, but I'm playing on Android. Do you battle with the Rust Dragon in like 10 minutes? That fight took like 8 minutes, I think. The one from the video yesterday. It was stupid. Stupid. You have a question. What is it, Sammy? You get 150 gems per week by my phone. They say as you are Tim user, you get gems for free. What? Since when do people get gems for free ever? And Christy! Hello! How do you make so many videos every day? Well, I wouldn't say like 1 to 2 a day is an insane amount every day. It's quite a lot when you consider that sometimes, you know, you have other life commitments and then it can be a trouble to do it. But, I mean, you just dedicate the time to it. My guides are very helpful. I'm glad you think so. That's the intention. To help. Can I do a vlog? A single vlog? I have done vlogs in the past. So, that just shows me that maybe you haven't searched for them. Although they are quite old. And I used to do them when I had very little time remaining. But... And when people say vlogs, normally vlogs are about, you know, moving around, going to different places. But I hate going to different places. I hate traveling. Do you think I should buy Mr. Popsicle? It's quite an extreme investment. I'd probably spend the gems on something else. Have you bred a legendary random dragon with the dark or light? I don't really know what you mean by that. And if your game isn't loading, you know, check your internet connection, restart your game, check your game files. Don't ignore me, please. I'm not ignoring anyone. Is the Ares better than the Poseidon? Depends on your team that you're using it in. Most divines and legendaries can work in some sort of team, but you have to work out the team properly. Because if you don't make the team to a certain theme and it's just a mishmash, then your team probably isn't very good. Can you show me the bonsai? Where is the bonsai? Is it on this account? I don't even remember. Pokemon fire bad, water fire okay plant. I don't know what that means. Need one more piece for the Thais Enron Dragon. It needs to come back. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. DML gave you those tokens or whatever you call it that were used for the castle event, so you could say I got something for your birthday. Well, sometimes they just give them out. Sometimes people get random rewards. I don't know. There's a lot of differences between platforms as well. Do you love the Hathor? No. He's a stain. He was the beginning of the downfall of the base mechanics of DML. Which level for your dragons do you recommend for breeding the breedable legendaries? Level 15 plus. Like, level 15 is normally the minimum that I suggest for breeding legendaries, because it increases your chances of breeding the legendary, also increases your chances of breeding the epics, but the higher their levels are, the higher your chances are, but it does seem to cap at a certain point. Is Anubis good after the update? I wouldn't say good, I would say decent, but I still feel like, you know, Hathor, Seth, Ra, and a few of the other legendaries are a lot better than him. Because the thing with Void is, it's only good as a reactionary thing rather than an aggressive thing. So dragons that just one or two shot you are just still better. Oh, I beat you in the Enchantment League. I assumed it was probably something like that, but it could have been anything. And Ali, hello! Oh, that's what you meant, Zhong. Yeah. I played a lot of Pokemon. Do you love Ceremony? Of course, he is the almighty god of DML. And then have you breed a dark and light, what would you get? You can't breed them anymore. You used to be able to breed dark and light dragons together, and that would have created the Emperor, but then they made it so that they were incompatible. How many legendaries do I have on my Android account? I'll tell you the exact amount, in fact. We have... Is that 8? I think that's 8, isn't it? Only 8. What is the second and third element for the pinata? I don't even remember. Wait, it's in the leaderboards, isn't it? Wait, let's see if we can find it. I'll explain what the enchantment altar is to you after I've checked this. Yeah, it doesn't tell us in game. I don't remember, to be honest. You just discovered it yesterday through your video. How much does it give after Dragon Ascension? So the enchantment altar here. It says by ascending you can send it back to its origins, and it gives you enchantment materials back as a result. So you'll see that for the Maple Leaf and for the School Bus Dragons here, for example, it says full set. So that will give us the full set of its elements. So that will give us plant, fire, and earth. But it is random what you get back as a reward, which is really annoying when you decide to ascend legendaries and divines, because some people get tons of divine and tons of the other elements, and some people get like nothing. So overall, I would say Ascension is decent if you have nothing else to do with the dragons. I'm going to ascend our Maple Leaf, by the way, but really it's severely underwhelming. Did you breed a light with a water? Yes, you have to get all of the regular breedable dragons. You just got the scrap. Nice. What level to breed the full dragon? Again, try level 15 minimum. If it doesn't work out, just keep trying. Because there's no guaranteed, like, if your dragon is this level, you will breed the legendary. That's not how it works. It's RNG. It's all random. But the higher your dragon's levels are, the higher your chances are. Doesn't mean you're guaranteed to get it. Oh, why did I use that? I didn't mean to use it on him. Who even ascends a divine? People that got like 9 Aphrodites, which did happen somehow. Do you think that the new divine event will have a calendar? That is up to them, honestly. It seems like Gameloft don't really want to, for the reason of, well, probably they wanted to make it as difficult as possible for people to get divines, which, I mean, that's up to them. But I do hope they bring it back, because that was the only way that a lot of people got a divine, because they don't have the time to, you know, partake in the events and such. So the calendar event was a really good option for people that were really busy. So I hope they bring it back for those people. Can you breed dark and fire? You can breed shadow and fire, and that will make a demonic. You love me, I love you, skunk bunny. You're David. Why do you keep leaving the Discord just to rejoin? You do realize you don't have to do that, right? But either way, I think we're mostly done on our Android account here. Maybe we got some enchantment fights that we can do. We might have to reset quite a few of these fights, though. Level 30? I think we can do this one. You need your Hypnos? Exactly, I want another Hypnos, basically. Will come any divine event soon? Probably. Komodo, probably. Will the level of the dragon you ascend matter, and will it give you higher enchantment materials like extraordinary if you ascend level 50s? No. As far as I'm aware, no. The level of them is irrelevant. Good evening from the Philippines. Well, good afternoon from Englando, Dean. How many divines do you have in your Android account? I actually haven't checked. Am I really not going to be able to finish these fights off? That's really sad. You're from Australia? Yeah, I remember you saying. Oh, for goodness sake, we can't even do one fight. Rest in peace. I'll check how many divines we have on here as well. We have 4 of them on this account. Because I have a ton of them still in my inventory. So we have a lot more than that. Like, probably like 7. Like, there's the Langshan next to the Blaze Bird. Who else do we have in here still? We got the Anubis in here. We got the Black Hole in here. Maybe 6 then. Maybe 6. But we have so many dragons in our inventory. You're a happy camper? Cute. Hammerhead dragon. My favorite dragons are the Caterpillar and the Imperial, as it says in the description. What happens if you breed fire with light? You get a fire and light dragon. You're just seeing the notification? You know, YouTube does that. YouTube does that. At least you're here now. Is it worth to have a Hellhound in your team? Depends on what you're trying to do with it. And how far into the game you actually are. And Yellow Cat, hello. You're from Malta. I've been there before. I think I was like 6 though when I went. Alright, have fun, nerdiest of nerds. Enjoy your day at school as much as you can. Autumn Hathor, so I should use the Ra or Chang. I think for a difference in the elements that you have, Ra is better for that purpose, but it depends on what you want to use. It's your choice. I'm subbing, can you show at what level you are? What, do you mean in the event? I'm level 72 on the account. In the event, we have finished level 5 as of like 20 minutes ago. Except now we have to go back and open up every chest. So we don't have many chests left to go, admittedly. But, you know, still quite a few resets worth. Should I wait for the clam to be on sale? You may be waiting until the end of your life if you're gonna wait for that. So, honestly, because it's so unlikely, I would say probably not. Should I like blah blah blah? After you buy the clam, can you still buy it again? So how it works is, if you were to put on the clam for £20 right now, so it says it lasts for 30 days, so then it has to go for 30 days of you collecting every day, and then after 30 days, you can buy another clam. You can't buy 2 clams at once. Yeah, I remember when I couldn't name a dragon certain things. Can we publish our friend code for AdMe? As long as you post your server, your code, and your platform. You need all of those things to be able to add people. How long do you get all Kronos pieces in Volcano Island? It took me like 2 months at one point. It was insane. Like at one point it took me forever to do it. Legitimately. But I think we are done with Android DML for now. So we will move on to our main account. So now it's going to be less laggy. That's always nice, isn't it? Sorry if you're late. It depends on what you mean by late. So I'm going to go again, turn the music off because we already have music on. If you want, we can all try to convince Gameloft to put the clam on sale. I don't think it really matters what we think, because if they want to put it on sale, they're going to put it on sale. If they don't want to put it on sale, they won't. Bye, you're going to come back. See you then. Breeding a legendary will only give dragons with the secondary elements. What? But either way, we're going to go for the chemistry. Will this be our final lucky try? The answer is no. Goodness sake. Breeds the full dragon, my precious. He's cute. And whatever, we'll keep trying to breed for another maple leaf. Wait, that's the maple leaf, isn't it? No, it's not. Because with the VIP, it's 12 hours. Is that another ruby dragon again? Yeesh. Add me if there's still a slot. Oh, my friends list has been full for years, I'm afraid. You try to convince Epic Games to do something, they usually do it. It's different with mobile games. That's all I'm going to say about that. Engine is Bighorn's long-lost brother, basically. And the steampunks. But let's see what we get out of this tribal dragon getting ascended, shall we? One thing. And it's Earth. Okay. See how worth it that was? That poor dragon was sent into the void for nothing. I'm going to ascend that new ruby dragon that we just got. It just gets born and then we decide to throw it into the pits of hell. Is exactly what just happened. You want to reveal something? I'm using your mum's account, so I'm actually a boy. Well, a lot of people tend to do that, or a lot of kids. Anyway. This game is 50% waiting. I'd probably say like 80% waiting, to be honest. Because, I mean, considering that for a lot of people, most of the game consists of, you know, the breeding aspect. If you're mostly drawn to the game for the breeding, then this game is like 80% waiting for you. If you're someone that just does battles all the time, then it's still a lot of waiting, because obviously you have to wait for your portal energy to come back and such. So, it's annoying either way. You got the Hellhole Dragon. I'm not sure what a Hellhole Dragon is. Maybe Hellhound? Let's go open up this stupid chest. Yay, we got some food. Great. Make a slot for me to join your friends list. I'm loyal to the game. You do realize that I have like 2,000 people added. So to have you appear in game, I would have to remove 2,000 people. You do realize that, right? What you're asking me is not reasonable in any way. Because only 200 can appear, but when someone gets removed, the others that are added will replace that person, right? What does full set mean? Again, Rin, when it says full set, it means that you will get a enchantment material for all 3 of the dragon's elements rather than just one. Because if it doesn't say full set like before, you'll just get given 1 of the elements worth of materials. But if it's a full set, you'll get all 3. Is the Comet Dragon a good late level game team dragon? No, not really. At all. You are the same level as me? Cool. You got past level 3? Nice. What is your name in the game? It should be under the nickname of Quackalakes now, because if you remember, they changed it so that you can give yourself an in-game nickname. Where is your face? I'm so desperate to see it. Again, whenever you ask for my face cam, you all sound so strange. It's like, I'm so desperate to see your luscious face. Please present it to me on a silver platter. Like, come on. But no, like I said before, the main reason that I stopped doing face cam was for no other reason apart from the fact that when I put the camera on, it takes up so much processing power that sometimes it affected the stream and like my connection at the same time, because it was just so much having to be processed. So I need to find a workaround to make it so that the webcam doesn't literally destroy the PC when it gets turned on. And then when that happens, I will probably face cam every single time that we live stream. I think it's just the Logitech, whatever brand this is just really intensive. Your main dragon is a smoke at level 39. Cool. And Kai, you said yo back. Hope you get something worth it. I hope you do as well. I hope the RNG is nice. Is the Titan Dragon any good? I don't like it, no. What are some good legendaries for late game? Well, there's quite a few decent ones, and again, it depends on your team, but some really notable dragons, legendaries in particular, are... Oh, and Kustev Pal, thank you for subbing, by the way. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But the Narwhale, again, the Autumn Dragon, I'll always say is pretty good. The Vortex can be pretty good depending on your team comp. The Pixel can be good depending on your team. There's a lot. You're so rich. What, in-game? Not really. What level should you stop using epics? I would say between the level 40 to 50 dragon level mark. And UFE Dominic, thank you for subbing as well. I appreciate you being here. I don't know if you remember me, but my name used to be Shut Up. I'm pretty sure I do, but I mean, everyone changes their names all the time. I don't change my name. Why you all gotta change your own names, huh? You just trying to be confusing? Enchant Joko. Do I have the materials to do it? And Witherbear just subscribbled. Thank you as well. Thank you, thank you. Don't think we have enough quite yet. We do. We do. Maybe I'll save that for the next video then. And Ismail GR just subscribed as well. Thank you very much for joining us. Do you have any enchanted dragons at level 5? Not yet. I really like Narwhale, so I might go for him if he's a good legendary. Again, it depends on your team with him. And Venkatesh Anakal, thank you for subbing as well. It's like one person subs and then a train begins. It's like people go, oh yeah, I haven't subbed yet, have I? Whoopsie daisy. Or they want to just see their name on the screen. Either way, I appreciate it. But yeah, the Narwhale works in a defensive team. Or it can work with two really, really aggressive dragons and him being the defensive one. But you really do have to make your team around him properly. Do you have the legendary dragon garden? Yes. Yes, I do. You got the full dragon? Nice. You deserve more subs. I'm glad you think so, Dean. But at the same time, you know, compared to other games, the player base and viewership numbers for DML are just a lot lower in general than something like, oh, I don't know, League of Legends or Fortnite, obviously. But I like that. I like that there's less people. And NerdTV, thank you for subbing. I've said it before, I just prefer, you know, a sort of smaller community rather than everyone, you know, just being absolutely idiotic about everything all the time and, you know, never really being able to talk to people properly, because when there's just too many people, you can't ever actually speak to anyone. Same with the chat. I prefer when the chat's a little bit slower to too quick, because then we can actually, you know, see the messages and respond. And how do I get more gems? You can do mini things, like mini little quests, I guess, every day. I've already made a full video on it before, or you buy them. Do you remember me, Pamela? Yeah, of course I remember you. Plus you got an intriguing second name. What is number on leaderboard? In reference to what? Is the Hellhound Dragon a good dragon to use in battle? Early game and mid game, yeah, he's really good. Late game, he's pretty bad. Reason being that he's weak to, like, everything. He's pretty much weak to everything. Got to go, I will be back. See you soon then, Kai. What is the number on leaderboard? Doesn't make sense, Pokemon fan. What are you asking? Should I use the Furnace and Full Dragon for my permanent team? That's up to you. Use whatever you want. Just try and make your team so it has as many elements as possible. But do be aware that Legendaries and Divines have no weakness. So, of course, they're the best choice out of everything. Because, I mean, if you've got no weaknesses, obviously you're going to be pretty good, right? Someone touch my pixie dot dragon, I'll kill you. Destroy you. Seems you're very protective of your dragons. Or that dragon in particular. What dragons do I recommend to put with the narwhal in a team? I really do think that the Ares and narwhal dragon together would be insane. And then... But then at the same time, you do need plant and shadow on a team minimum. I've always said that and I will still believe that. Again, if you had a Hathor dragon, that would work wonders. But I would say you need minimum one very, very aggressive dragon. And then you can either choose for your second one to have another defensive that has earth. Or you can have two aggressive and just the narwhal. But that is a choice for you to make. Should you use the garden in your team? I don't like the garden dragon that much personally. Your team is Hellhound, Lynx, Hypnos, also have the Vortex. I would probably suggest for you to get some more legendaries before you make a final choice there. Herald or Ra? Definitely Ra. Should you unlock the Ironfire or Garden Dragon's third element? Again, I'm really not a fan of the Garden Dragon. The Ironfire is mediocre for a legendary. Will the Cupcake Dragon return? It may never return. You have no legendaries though? Just keep trying. Keep trying. Like, don't worry about using epics and stuff like that while you're breeding for legendaries. Like, you don't need to have legendaries by the time you're like level 40. You don't need to have them. But I would definitely recommend waiting until you get good, like really good ones. Have I finished the event? I did finish level 5 earlier on the live stream. We did manage to find the key, which was pretty good. But we do need to go back and get all of the pieces for the scrap metal still. How many dragon collect? That's what you mean. In terms of dragon collector points, her name is Lola and she is the full dragon. Cute. I have 77,000 still. What divine do you think will be the strongest after the next divine event? Probably Freya. Or the... Was it Odin? They had the other elements? Oh, I don't remember. But depends. They might change that by the time they get released. You never know. Because Gameloft have been changing a lot of things at last minute recently. Denying garden is like denying all ice creams in the world. And unfortunately, I don't like the ice cream either. Rest in peace. You really want the Loki? Well, he probably is coming, so. Deadly Falcon, you were in the last live stream. I'm glad to see you have returned. What are your top 3 picks for legendary dragons? The Autumn would have to be there. The Sumo did really used to be good for a legendary, and I think he still sits close to the top spot. And final legendary, I don't know. There's a lot of choice now. And again, depends on the team that they're in. Level 28 water. You can't fight the rainbow dragons, they're too strong. Just counterpick them. Do you think the divine events are too unfair? Unfair, I don't think is the right word for it when the game is already a mobile, grind to win, pay to win RP, like RNG fest. But I would say that the castle event part 2 was way too difficult for a lot of people, and the divine chests I despise. Alright, have fun, common YouTuber. And Natasha, hello to you. Do we not have any other fights to do? Really? I thought we had more. Oh, I guess not. Can I get Autumn anymore? You cannot. You cannot, I'm afraid. They have decided to lock him away in the vault for everyone outside of China. Will we get another chance to get the past divine dragons? They said at one point they never planned to release them ever again. They may change their mind about that eventually, but for right now, they are not available. And there is no plan for them to come back. How often do you do live streams? Literally when I get the chance. Like, I wanted to live stream earlier in this week and today, but I had to wait for packages to arrive. and I always, I guess almost anxiety driven, fear that if I stream while I'm waiting for packages, I will miss them. And considering it was medication and other stuff coming in that, I really did not want to miss them. I don't know why divine chests even exist. Probably to make everyone annoyed. Maybe because they hate us. That would be another reason, right? They hate us with a burning passion. Can I get the Hermes Dragon? No, you can't. Not anymore. Regal or Coral for defensive? They're both decent for early game. Honestly, either of them. But the Coral Dragon does have plant, which can be useful. But the Regal is very, very defensive. Would you rather choose a Divine that's weak or Andy level 80? Andy. Because the difference between Divine and Legendary is purely in the fact that you can bless. But in terms of the fact that with Andy you're never using Legendary anyway, doesn't really make much difference. Autumn got Chinesed. Yes, basically. I'm level 14 who just read the Fall Dragon. Am I doing good? I don't think it's doing good or bad. It's all luck. They should make all Divine Dragons of the week. That's basically what the Pangu and the Aphrodite Dragons were, and trust me, a lot of people despised that decision. You really want the Tai Zenrun to come back. A lot of people do. A lot of people got really close to getting him, but not quite. And they're like, please give him back, please. At least in the Whale Mart. And I agree. I think if they brought his pieces back in the Whale Mart for like 99 gems, people would be so happy. Hello, Anas. Eat Tide Pods or eat Andy? I would rather eat Andy than eat Tide Pods. I'd rather not die, thanks. I'm sure if it was life or death, Andy would allow me to devour him. I mean, I could just replant his seeds, right? And he'd come back. So, I'm sure he wouldn't care too much. Why Chatot? Because Chatot is bae. I love Chatot. He's my favorite Pokemon. You give my lucky? Yes. I give your lucky. Have you heard of the Laser Dragon? Yeah, I showed it during one of my videos, I'm pretty sure. Really, really cool dragon. You will be as strong as me one day. I'm sure you will. I'm by no stretch the strongest person in DML. And that's mostly down to the fact that, you know, I don't spend 8 hours a day fighting. And compared to a lot of people, I really have not spent a lot of money. I mean, considering I'm VIP level 19, I did mostly buy all of my gems during bundles though. So it's a lot cheaper than it probably seems like it is. But, you know, compared to really high level people that have been VIP level 20 since like the first week of them playing the game, you know, I'm just not willing to spend a lot of money. And I try and avoid spending pretty much as physically possible. So I think that's the main difference. Whatever. I am just gonna gem so that we can use Andy again. Your favorite is Salamence. I like Salamence too. Would you rather have a level 70 Andy or a level 100 Joko? Level 100 Joko. Definitely. Legendary Habitat level 3 for 150 gems. 150 gems is a lot though. A lot. And Miriam, hello. No, the reason they brought up the autumn in China is because they've never had it in China before. It's just like how at the moment in China, did you know that the Get Mech'd event in China does not have the engine and scrap metal dragons as rewards? It's actually the first castle event again in China. So I think what happened with the Get Mech'd event was they really wanted to give China the original event again, so they just gave everybody the same event, like same map, but just replaced the reward dragons. I think that was the actual reason why the event ended up being the way that it is. I do not have the Rhino Dragon yet. Play Roblox for a day or play Just Dance 2019 for 1 week. I like Just Dance. I used to play it quite a lot. You know, you got to work up a sweat, and I used to play it with friends all the time. So I'd much rather play Just Dance for a week. Level 100 4-star Ra. Take the level 100. What other Pokemon at the side? I don't really know Pokemon too well. So it's Chatot at the top, Yveltal underneath him, and then the other one, below that is just a sleeping dragon. That's not a Pokemon. Please enchant your Autumn Dragon. Why do people keep saying this? If I could enchant it, I would enchant it. I do not have the materials necessary to enchant the Autumn Dragon. Hence the reason it has not been enchanted. I thought that that would have been obvious from the fact that I always say I do not have the materials required to enchant it, but apparently not. What is the Pokemon in the middle? Yeah, that's Yveltal. And I prefer Yveltal purely because it looks more like a bird. Should you change your dragon team? That is up to you. Purely up to you. Do you think they should bring the calendar divines back? Probably, but I don't know how. Should you change blah, blah, blah? Do you prefer fully enchanted Hathor level 94 or a fully enchanted level 100? Hathor at 94, definitely. I just realized that I spent 600 gems updating the hatching nest. Yeah, upgrading the hatchery to level 3 is quite expensive, but it is so worth it. If you are going to save up for anything in the game, the hatchery is one of the best things by far that you can do. By far, the hatchery is a major priority. Definitely. I mean, it's just so good. You get to breed for the really low breeding times, and then you can rebreed multiple times without having to wait. It's just so good for breeding legendaries. Yeah, I know I have enough for Joko. But I might end up leveling him up. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to do that today, or I'll probably do it in a video in the future. Why do you think they started Exception Divines? Because they wanted more money, probably. There's no other reason for them to change the overall formula unless they wanted people to replace their main teams. And the only reason they'd want people to replace their main teams is if they wanted people to purchase the dragons. How can I get divines? You have to wait until the divine events come out. Put their weakest dragons in the Enchantment League, that way everyone will be able to get the sumo. I always used to do that. The only problem is that I still want to stay in my current Enchantment League, because if I do that, then I get the higher tier reward chests. And obviously before, I never used to care about that, so I just used to throw in random dragons and not care. But now that we have level 8 enchantment, that's a different thing. Which is the main reason that I only have like a max of a level 57 in there, I think. So it's still nowhere near like a level 100. But I need the dragon at that level to keep me at that league. If you need to change your team, what dragons would it be fully enchanted? Hathor would be one of them. Probably Freya's going to be one of them. And I don't know, maybe I'd keep Andy anyway. You're using an all commons team. Any epic dragons or rares you would highly recommend? Agave, Regal, Black Armor can work depending on what you want to go for. Hellhound is really good. Black Hole is really good. The Sunrise is really good. Meteorite is really good. You have 2 legendaries only? Just keep raiding. Events are messed up because of my time zones. That's another problem with events. They are just better for people in certain parts of the world. It's really annoying. Have you finished heroic mode? Not yet. When are you going to go back to the event? We can't really go back at the moment because my event progress is being done on Android, and at the moment we're on PC. Top 3 non-legendary dragons. I think I already did a video on this a long time ago, didn't I? Like, the Rocker was one of the best epics in the game. Again, Hellhound / Sunrise are really, really good as well. I might not have answered you. Erlang Shen better or the Raptor? Erlang Shen. Do I know of GameX? I know of them. I have never spoken to them. I'm so jealous because my strongest dragon is a Stardust level 40. Well, everyone has to, you know, grind and get up there. And you've got to remember I've been playing the game for over 3.5 years now. So I have been playing a long time. So relative to the amount of time I've been playing, my dragons aren't even that overpowered or anything. And that is mostly down to the fact that I'm not really a battly person. I'm more of a breedy person. Do you like pugs? They're cute, but the problem with pugs is the fact that they're really, out of dogs, they're really liable to get diseases, which is really sad for them. And that's the main reason that I wouldn't get one personally. Like, I mean, it sounds mean to say that, but at the same time, you know, when you introduce a dog into a family, when anything happens to your pets, it does affect everyone. So, you do have to think about those things. So, poor little puggies, you know, everyone else can have them, and I don't see an issue with it. I'm just saying that with them being so liable to be diseased, I wouldn't want to have to see that. But obviously, most of them are probably still going to be pretty healthy. It's just, you know, when you have an increased chance of getting diseases and such, I wouldn't want to have to put my kids through that, for example, if I had any. Imagine a stronger version of the Hathor Dragon. I assure you it's probably coming soon. I assure you it probably is. Notice me, Senpai. I see you, XP. Ice is very strong. It's really not. Also, is level 52 good because I'd played for less than 1 year? Again, it's not about how long you've played grand total amount of time, because all that matters is how much time you've put into the game itself. Because you might have you might have an account for 3 years, but you might have only logged in twice. In which case, it's not about how long you've had the account. Did you like bunnies? Yeah, they're alright. I mean, I don't think they're my choice of pet if I was going to consider getting one, but I don't really have much of an issue with them. How to enchant a dragon? I mean, you unlock the Enchantment League, do fights, get materials, and then enchant them. You still have no bee dragon? How? Bee dragons just come out of the wazoo when you're randomly breeding other stuff. It's like I can't get rid of them. Well, it's not that OP though, because you could just get an epic, and epic dragons have higher stats, higher base stats than commons and uncommons and rares, because that's how it works in this game. Commons have the lowest base stats. Then, obviously, you've got uncommons and rares that have slightly higher base stats than commons. Then epics have higher base stats than those. Then legendaries have higher base stats than those. And then divines have higher base stats than legendaries. So, it all flows in a logical line, but it does mean that, like, commons are worthless, unfortunately. And Abdul, welcome back. You just arrived from school? Cool. You have nothing to say? Say whatever you want. As long as it doesn't get you banned, obviously. What is the scrap metals elements? That would be metal, shadow, and legendary. Who would win, level 100 Hathor or 2 level 80 Andes? Level 100 Hathor. Of course it would. Of course it would win. I can't stop getting X-ray and Nightmare because I'm trying to breed for a crystal. Yeah, the crystal is a tough one to breed. It is. purely because of the length of the breeding times for the others. And the Mavdis, thank you for subbing. Glad to have you here. You feel it's easier to enchant commons? It is easier to enchant them, which is fine, but it's also quite easy to enchant epics as well. But eventually it gets to a point where commons are just so bad that dragons that are 10 levels below them are still better than them, which is the point where you have to go, yeah, it probably wasn't worth it to level them up anymore. Like, just being honest. Eventually, there's just a point where they're so bad that they're not worth using. I don't think we can do this fight, by the way. I'm just gonna attempt it anyway. Should we spam goats? I mean, do whatever you want. But, I mean, we're just chilling at the moment. Would you rather have your Andy Dragon or your Joko Dragon? I would rather have the design of Joko here with Andy's elements. Your little kitty, I can see that. But yeah, these dragons are just way too enchanted for us to deal with, unfortunately. We're just gonna watch him die. Watch the Hermes die. Kitten Hero, hello. Despacito, why? Can you get Divine Dragons if you couldn't get it the first time? Not anymore. And Gaming with Philo, thank you for subbing as well, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, whatever. I don't mind. I don't mind spending, like, a spare change's worth of gems to be able to do enchantment fights. Isn't Crystal Dragon legendary? It is. And you're back, Nargis. Glad to hear it. Elemental Orange Stardust. Stardust is a really good one. A god died from an uncommon. I know, right? Do you have any idea when the Divine event will come? Nobody knows yet. But there are rumors that it's coming very soon. As in, probably within the next month. But we'll see. Is it possible to have every dragon in DML? No. It's not possible. And Phantom Planet, thank you for subscribing. Can you breed the crystal anytime? Yes. You can breed it as a level 10, assuming you have the dragons available to you. I think. I'm pretty sure you can anyway, right? Unless you have to have the, at least shadow or light elements unlocked. I don't remember. I remember that for the shop dragons, some of them unlock at certain levels, but I'm not sure how it works if you somehow manage to get the 2 dragons that you needed before that. You want the Odin dragon? I want to see them. I want to see them at the very least, is what I want to do. Fine, we'll train Andy for the quest. So he's been trained. Feed dragons 4 times. Done. Get that out of the way. Complete clan quest. Oh my god, I didn't even see these. Collect gold from mines. That's easy enough. Thank you. And all the rest suck. Well, we still have gold mines that we can do though, so we can just do these. Is the Prairie Dragon good? For really early game, he did quite well for me, because I used the Prairie Dragon early on. He's not good late game. The fancy keys are back. I see, I see. It's a lot of effort typing like that though. What is the combo for Crystal? What was it? Emperor plus Magnet, wasn't it? I don't know, I've already done full breeding guides on them, and it's been so long since I've even considered breeding them. So, I don't 100% remember, but I'm pretty sure that was it. Did you breed the Maple Leaf on your main? Not yet. I have ascended the Maple Leaf on our Android account, though. Try to enchant any dragon to level 5. It takes time, my friend. Again, I'm doing enchantment fights whenever I remember to do them. But it can get quite tough. Emperor plus Magnet, yeah. Again, the old breeding guide videos, they are old now. Some of them are a tiny bit dated because there are more dragons out now that can replace some of them, but that's not the case for the crystal. What are the worst epics? You know, I don't think there's truly any bad epics out there, because I think with how epics operate, all of them do their own thing, depending on a team. Because if you're using epics, you're using dragons that are subpar anyway. So I think you can use any epics that you want, really. As long as you have as many elements as possible, your team synergizes with itself, then you should be fine. You have Isis and Empress. You probably need another legendary or divine, and that depends on what legendaries or divines you have, or you can get. And Manfi, hello. Do you think there's going to be a Halloween event? Yes. Well, there should be. You have a level 30 Jaws Dragon, it's really bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad, but I mean, sometimes you're forced into strange positions, alright? I just realized this song that is ongoing right now is an hour long. Why is it an hour long? No wonder I kept hearing the same noise. Why was that an hour long? Give me a sec. I'm not listening to the same song for an hour. I'm just putting it out there. I don't want to listen to that same thing for an hour long. I will admit it was very chill music, so it was hard to even, you know, pay attention to it. So I guess it would be good if you were like trying to fall asleep. But an hour-long song is a little bit too much for me. Grind time. Yep, time to start breeding. Time to start breeding. And we did finish off that clan quest as well, so we'll claim that. Collect dungeon tokens, we can't do that anymore. So we'll claim that. Score perfect hits. Really? Oh, you're busting my balls, game. If you created the events, which event would you do? One that didn't punish players for having a certain team. Maybe Deco or Pixel or Osiris? I'm really not sure. It really does depend on what you want to go for yourself. Would you trade your Andy and Joko for a level 99 Hathor? Depends on how many levels it's enchanted to. And Red Smile, hello! What's the best topics on your opinion? Best topics? What do you mean? Is it in-game to talk about in general? With breeding combination with a maple, you can get the runestone. I did get a runestone trying to go for it. You leveled up your sumo to level 93 8 stars and you suck in the event? Yeah, you know, again, with the Tigers Emerald and sumo dragons, it's really unfortunate, but they are literally useless during these current events because the elements that you can use with them aren't the ones that are required in the event at all. So it's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. What would you rate Maple Dragon strength-wise? Like a 3 out of 10? Maybe a 4 out of 10? Maybe? You mean epics? Epics what? The moment of fame when a YouTuber notices and reads your comment. We're all just people. It's not that much of a special time. You know, just respecting other people, I wouldn't say is that impressive. You have a maple leaf? I do. I hatched it yesterday. You have 176 dragon. It's a work in progress. Keep going. Keep going, my friend. You bred the orange using scribble and fire, so I can use that to breed the fall. Or you could just use the, like, plant plus tribal. That's another combo as well. Why Game Loft is giving the same breeding token in the crowded nursery, I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea why they keep giving us the same dragon. Again, with this most recent castle event, plus stuff like that, it really does feel like they're not really bothering with the game at the moment. I feel mean in saying that, but that's what it feels like to me. Best epic, again, probably the rocker or something like that. What do you think is the most beautiful dragon in the game? Definitely the balloon, 100%. Top 3 dragons in your opinion? In terms of what? Strength? In terms of design? Depends on what you're basing that on. I was wondering why they did that. I mean, I haven't even participated in this breeding event because I don't even want it to be a possible breed for any reason. I mean, I already have the scribble and I bred a second one. I don't want another one. So I didn't even participate in the crowded nursery event. That's how much I care about it at this point. And I know a lot of people did the same thing. They were just like, I don't even want the chance to breed this thing. So they didn't even participate in the event. Imagine the stage that we've gotten to where people are opting out of events on purpose because they don't want to be in them. I don't think that should ever happen, really. Plant Shadow Divine. Top 3 dragons by strength. Hathor, Seth, and Ra are the 3 top dragons by strength at the moment. Although that will probably change very soon. I hate Shadow, it hit my emerald like a truck. Indeed, it tends to do that. Indeed it does. How many clam points do we have? We've got 15,000, fine, we'll enable this. Should we try and do this fight in heroic mode and see how it goes? I don't think it's going to go too well, but should we do it anyway? I think they're going to destroy us even if I use Dragon Fury, but whatever. For the sake of it, let's do it anyway. Not so much noise, I'm using my tablet in school. That's not my fault. That's your fault for using it in school, my friend. And Kawaii Mochi K-pop. Hello. You have a delicious sounding name. You know, I've been eating a lot of Japanese food recently from like buffets and going to London recently-ish as well. So I've been able to have quite a lot of Japanese food. It's been really nice. The most scariest dragon in your opinion? Droid. Gives me nightmares. Gives me literal nightmares thinking about it. You love me, I love you too, little kitten. I don't think we need Dragon Fury, do we? If I fail this now for not using Dragon Fury, I'm actually going to be really upset. No, we did need it. God damn it! Look at how close we got, though. That's not bad. Even though we wasted our Dragon Fury there, I think that was a good tester. So we need about 4 Dragon Fury Essence to do this fight at the moment. So I don't know where we're going to keep getting more Dragon Fury Essence from, since we only have 5 remaining. So I think we can do that fight if we just plan it out better. It's just... it is a struggle getting through some of these new fights, admittedly. It's very troublesome getting through them. My favorite Pokemon is Hydreigon and Aegislash. Cool. And Kawaii Mochi, thank you for subbing. Is it because I said you look delicious? You are making me quite hungry though. Although I probably won't eat anything until like dinner time. It's only 2:20 at the moment. But I don't know. I've been less tempted to be eating food recently, just in general. Like, I don't know. I've just been opting to only eat like 1 meal a day. I'm not sure why. I like forget that I'm supposed to be eating. I just don't eat. It's weird. Like, didn't I put a dragon in here? Oh, I may have ascended it. I probably should have leveled up that ruby a little bit before we went to ascend it. Do we have any other lower level dragons at the moment? Level 12 is decently low level. And yeah, I live in England. Hello to you, Dowgut. Right, Ree's level 19 now. You see that? There we go. We can move one more tile spot now. That was worth it, wasn't it? What's your opinion on the wind-up dragon? Adorable little baby in his baby form. Is the ribbon dragon an exception? It is. Yes. What music were you just playing in the background? It was called Found You by Nexlo. Nekzlo. And the homegrown gamers, hello. Look at him chase after the food in his cart form. When did I start playing DML? January 2015. Beep beep. Such a stupid dragon. Oh my god. Love it. You wanted me to show you all of my divines? Well, this is the listing for them in here, but these are all of the divines actually in their habitats. How did you find DML the first time? What happened was, I wanted to find a game on the Windows Store, since I'd never had the Windows Store before that, and DML had just come out, so I went on there and downloaded it. You love mentoring? It would be a lot more fun if it worked. Are you late? We've been going for an hour and a half. You live in Sochi? I live in England. I have a lot of money. 700 million. I literally cannot spend my gold quickly enough with the food that I put in. I can't spend it. I want the food, but I have to wait for the actual timer. I have more than enough gold to keep me going for a while, but I can't spend it. Most level 80 people are level 4 in the event, and I'm in level 3. How do people even do it? Honestly, they just log in every 6 hours minimum. Usually multiple times every 6 hours. It is a lot of effort. And Prasad, hello! Your sister wanted you to play and you're glad you did. You know, family always has a weird way of forcing you into things that you never expected. Would you like to upgrade the Hellhound to level 100? No. God, no. How much do I have to wait? Basically. What's your code? I want to friend you. My code on PC is add2, but my friends list is full, I'm afraid. Why did I stop uploading DML Reborn? Because the purpose of the DML Reborn series was to help new players. But it's like a level 70 something account now, so it's not really an early game account anymore. So anything that I'm doing on the account isn't really for early game players. And by the time I started doing commentary on my videos, that was sort of like the mid-game point. So you can just watch the DML Reborn series and then go and watch the time when I started doing commentary, which was like episode 40. It's now episode like 960, something like that. So that's like 920 episodes of commentary. So there's a lot of stuff out there for you to find. This event is the worst. I mean, I think it's one of the worst, if not the worst event that DML has ever brought out, purely because of how lazy it is. But some people are like trying to tell me that the event's super easy. It's just not. Like on level 5 to finish the final tier, if you have to skip the fights, it's like 80,000 event currency. 80,000 event currency to complete the final level. It's absurd. You've downloaded DML again, but data is not downloading. Maybe reinstall. And if it still doesn't work, you know, restart your phone, all of the normal tech advice. If it still doesn't work, get in contact with support. You failed like 14 times? That's not even that many attempts, kitten. For me, I worked out that out of all of my legendary breeding in the game, on average, it would take about 20 to 25 attempts to breed a legendary. Again, that was my average, which isn't the same for everyone else. But from what I've seen from everyone else, 20 seems kind of a rough number to expect minimum to get a legendary. But again, it's all RNG, so your luck may be different from everyone else's, it might not. But on average, it seems around about 20 tries plus is what's required for legendaries. I'm checking and I just can't say oh, just the way you do. Oh? Oh? I mean, it's like how I can't roll my tongue. So I would be an awful French person and German. Like, when I try and roll my tongue, it just comes out as like, I did it the first time. I can't do it. I can't do it consistently. I cannot roll my tongue. It doesn't work. It's like my mouth is too dry. I don't know what it is. It's just people hold their mouths differently, I guess. Level up the Hermes or Lantern. You do realize that 61 million isn't even half of what we need to get it fully upgraded, right? Like, if I want to upgrade Joko or our Lantern, it is 2 million for every quarter of a level up, which means that we need 200 million to get it up to level 100. So, we need 200 million food. So, until we get a little bit more food, I'm not sure if I'll upgrade them or not. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But with the new Divine event coming quite soon, I'm kind of iffy on whether I want to do it yet. You're from Australia? Cool, I used to live there. How many gems do you need to reach VIP level 20? I'm pretty sure the wiki talks about this actually, doesn't it? Wait a second. Wait a second, do. I'm pretty sure the DML wiki actually talks about how many you need overall. So, VIP, if we go and find it. Yeah, here is the table right here, if you can see it. You should be able to. So, for required individual gems bought, from 19 to 20 is 22,500. So, required total gems would be 95,000. Again, I've told you what my advice is for that riffet. Schmetterling. Oh, is that what that means? That's cute. You write into your words you just wrote. Yeah, I've heard about that because, like, my fiance's left-handed, and so you see people that are left-handed going from left to right. It is a problem because you rest your hand on, like, your ink or your pencil, and that's a big problem. You should buy some food for diamonds. I do that. No way. No, it's definitely not worth it. Like, if you tell me to buy food for gems, just think, I can get, like, 10 million food in a week. Why the hell would I buy... Actually, it's this one. Why would I buy 3 million food for 1,000 gems when I can get 3 million food in a day? It makes no sense. Like, 1,000 gems is absurd. If this bundle was for 100 million food, maybe I would consider it. But even then, it would be slightly overpriced. That's how expensive that bundle is. Did you know there is 2 versions of the full dragon? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Where is the 4th level key? It's random! Scream it from the rooftop so everyone will hear. It's random! I hope that answers your question. What will be the next legendary dragon? And I have typed your clan name 100 tries, but it is not showing your clan. It doesn't matter if you type in the clan name because the clan is full. So even if you wanted to join the clan, you couldn't anyway. So, I mean, what would be the point? You have to go. Well, have fun, my friend. I dare you to play with your first fighting team. But why would I do that when I don't have any portal energy? Doesn't make any sense. What? We bred a light dragon? When? When did I breed a light dragon? Oh, for goodness sake. And you know, one thing that I didn't even realize is that in our clan dragon collection, we actually have Cutter. So we need to now start hatching 1,200 eggs to unlock Cutter. I didn't even realize. And plus we need to be hatching Amora eggs as well, which reduces active breeding times. Cutter, it skips the refresh timers of all clan quests that are currently on, which is really good for getting high scores during clan events, but that is like it. But I didn't even realize that we unlocked Cutter. I'm idiotic. It's random, you did it! I dare you to pet 10 dragons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it a dare? It's not a dare. It's literally just telling me to do some pointless quest for no reason. Like, why? Why is this a dare? It's not even edgy. You just got the Siren Dragon? Cute. Welcome back, Roshan. There you go, it's done. Didn't require a lot of effort to do that, did it? No. The Pengu Dragon. Remember this guy? The guy that we bred on our literal final chance to get it? I remember this guy. I would be on level 5 if it doesn't cost 1.6k just to pay for a battle. Well, on the final level it costs 4,000, so good luck with that. 4,000. And Vivek, hello to you. Why do you like the name quackalakes? Why? Because it's something that my parrot used to say. And he's cute, he does what he wants. But I thought it was a cute word, so I just sort of picked it up. What's my code, Quacks? My code is add2. You can see it right here. Look at all of these people that we have recruited. I have recruited 217 people so far. 217. You think you got the maple? How long is the maple in the breeding den? 16 hours, 12 hours, 48 VIP, I think. How does your code say add? It's just random. That's just what my code defaulted to, add2. That was it. But yeah, look at all these people. And every single time one of these players gets up to level 15, I get free gems. So, I mean, even though I say to people, don't connect to me with your recruitment code, use it on someone else. At the same time, I am very grateful for all the free gems that I get out of using this at the same time. I dare to scream at the mic. I'm not gonna randomly ear rape people. Maybe by accident. Not on purpose, though. Don't use the balloon dragon. Yeah, it's not very good. And Nilo, hello! Do all of the boss battles in normal mode. I already have, in fact, I have a video up on that, on the channel. So, I mean, I don't need to do it again. Free gems galore. Wait, what does this do? Did I just add all of those people as a friend? These people are within 1 kilometer of my location. Herd key 1. Just think, I might have seen this person on the street. That's weird to think about. But this is the highest level person within our vicinity. Level 84. Let's have a look. You watch me every day, you're the best? I appreciate it. Let's see, is there any common theme about people that live in this area in the way that they position their stuff? I mean, their academy and their breeding and hatching den are in like a similar position to me. Oh, they have unlocked this island. Good for them. But considering they're level 84, I don't imagine they have too many exclusive dragons. So they do have a pixie, which is good. They do have the little angel dragon, which is cool as well. Are you ever gonna get the divine shadow and light? I don't know what you mean. Do you know what is the next dragon of the week? They announce it on Thursdays, or Thursday night, Friday mornings. Tanith, hello! So we'll probably find out tomorrow or the day after. Highest level people away from me are level 6. Maybe you don't live in a truly really populated area. What about within 10 kilometers? Fortnite player, really. There is a level 112 guy within 10 kilometers. So realistically, people within 10 kilometers aren't really that high of a level, but this guy still has 300 dragons. So still quite a formidable collection, I would say. They did buy these from the event as well. He's going for the chemistry dragon. Good work, Chris. How to get more points in the leaderboard? Tell me. You gotta hatch new dragons. Level them up. Enchant them. You'll get more points then. Does this guy have any more limited? Oh, he has the red talon. That's a nice dragon. I do like the red talon. He has the neon, which was from that other event. Anything cool over here? There's the Anubis, Archangel, Snow Queen, Bludgeon, and not Bludgeon, I mean Duskwing. He's got a few limited event guys. Not bad. Oh, there's the Bludgeon. Add... What was it? Add 2, wasn't it? Add 2. I am a god in DML. Not really, but sure. Next time you shall look first at the button you are pressing. Yes. Let's gift all of our alumni people. Level 83 already. I don't know how he got such a high level so quickly, but kudos to him, and level 91 as well. Not bad. Can you speak Urdu? No. Do you have an envoy? I do. Where are all of my freaking, people, by the way? Last logged in 5 days ago. Has not played since. The quackalakes fan hasn't logged in for 13 days. Not much of a fan then, are you? You know what? I'm going to do it live on stream. Get out. Get out. So if someone wants to join as my apprentice right now, go use my recruitment code in the alumni and go level up to the level that I need you to level up, and then I'll be forever grateful. It is very odd, isn't it, that it's add 2. Imagine if the devs added a Dragon of the Year. That'd be cool, but everyone would get it. Would you rather sell your Andy or sell Joko? I mean, neither. It doesn't matter either way. I did disown my fan, didn't I? Well, look, if they're not gonna log in for 13 days, might as well give up on that one, right? It's just no one's doing any quests, no one's talking to me. Look, I'm gonna send a sad face because they're not responding to me. Let's see if they respond to the sad face. Get their attention, you know? There you go, I sent it to all 3 of them. Why did you not get a Ra in your main account? Because I had things to do. So I just did it on my other account. Would you rather have the older version of the full dragon level 50 or the newer version but only level 30? It doesn't matter. Because I'll just level them up above that anyway. You would do the same thing? I would kick them out if they're not logging in. They're obviously not playing the game anymore. Look, I feel bad saying, yeah, well, you're not really a fan because you're not logging in. Look, the point is, they're obviously not playing the game. So there's little point to them being on that list. I've waited a month for someone to log in before, and they've never logged in. I've learnt my lesson. Can your brother become new in this game? Become your student, he is new in the game. Yeah, sure. If he adds that code, then sure. I play mobile, so I can't be a mentor. Mobile does have the mentor program. I don't know what you mean. Can I do a battle with the deco? I've already done videos on that before. You can just go and watch those. But yeah, with the stupid alumni, literally just go in there, add my code, see if it works. Copy. It's been copied to my clipboard. Sweet. I just need 2 more. 2 more. I can't wait to finally get the professor. Yeah, it does. It's just with this mentoring system and with the global chat, It is only available to people that are 16 years or older. So if you input your name at the beginning of the game, or if you put your age at the beginning of the game as less than 16, it's not unlocked for you. Whatever, I'm just gonna send more smiley faces. Let's brighten up people's days. You love me? I love you, Roshan. And Unicorn Lover, hello. I'm sure there are tons of people in this global chat anyway. You sent a friend request, you're level 80. Okay. You want a moose dragon? Well, you know, it might not be a moose, but Oak Thorny's pretty cute, right? I love Oak Thorny. He's such a cute boss dragon. Did you know where is the key? It's random! Would you rather get the best dragon in the game or get a divine you are the only one to have? I would rather get one that only I have, because that's cool then. You love my videos? Glad to hear it. Fighting Irish, you put it in my age is 16 and I'm 13. Well, the thing is, there was some issue with it where it was not working for people that had put in 16 because it was like, yeah, well, you have to be over 16 to use it. So I don't know. Pikachu. Why would I say Pikachu's name wrong? Lance the Dragon Master. That's cool. I'm gonna check the global chat again and see if anyone's responded to the smiley faces. But yeah, I don't know. The whole mentoring system slash leaderboard thing has been super, super buggy. It really needs fixing. As soon as they implemented it, it needed a fix. But oh well. You are like the best in Enchantment? That's just not true. Pikachu, why? Alright, let's open it up and see if anyone's responded yet. Hello, global chat. Hi, add me please. Like, what is this conversation? It's always just, hey, add me, add me, add me. Like, I get it, people need friends. But I never really see people, have proper conversations in the global chat, you know? Like, if I had the balls to do it, I think I'd post something like divines are for pussies in the chat, but then I'd probably get permabanned. So I'm probably not gonna do that. Although it is very, very tempting to do as such. Lance from the Elite Four. Yeah, Lance is really cool. Lance is a really cool guy. Sorry you're late. That's okay, Swift. People have things to do. Can you see my world? I can't add you, though. How many divine materials do you need to enchant your Joko? I have enough to enchant him to level 4, but obviously nowhere near enough for level 8. Does mobile have a global chat? Yes. But again, you have to be at that age point. You're back? Cool. Add me random people. What is your leaderboard score? 77,000. What does the time habitat do? It is the same as a legendary habitat. But yeah, I cannot wait to get to 130,000 one day, because then we will get 50 enchantment tickets. Oh, it's so tempting. But man, getting your points up is so annoying. I mean, considering that the top person in the world only has 133,000, I mean, make of it as you will, right? This is the top person in the world in terms of points. How many dragons do they have? 447. Because they probably bought, like, every dragon that they could get. They don't have the little chick dragon, though. And they don't have the werewolf dragon. So there are dragons like this that they don't have still, that I do have. But obviously they're going to have a lot more of the purchase-only divines. They have the Apocalypse, who's quite an expensive dragon to get as well, depending on luck. So they have more of the limited times. They have the Scully Dragon, really? They don't have the Sandshade, but they do have the Scully Dragon. That's insane. The time habitat is the same as a legendary, yes. Hello, Erop. What's your favorite dragon in DML by far? Imperial. How can you get the pencil dragon? You have to get the points in the leaderboard event, and then you have to breed it. Yeah, they have all of the divines, don't they? Look at all of the divines that they have. They don't have the garden. Maybe they haven't hatched it yet. I'm gonna hope that they just haven't hatched the thing yet. But yeah, they have the princess, they have the realm. Oh, there's just so many limited times that they had to buy. Plus they have the rhino and orca, which are pretty difficult to get. They have the Ares, which is a very expensive dragon. Very power to them. If they just wanted to go for a big collection, they have a good collection, but I still have some dragons that they don't have. Look at him though. Scully! You're right, the Enchantment Ultra is absolutely stupid. Waited 24 hours for trash. It is so bad. They need to make it set that if you put a dragon in, you get a set amount back out. They can't make it RNG based. Please show your Hathor. I do not have the Hathor dragon. I have never claimed to have the Hathor dragon. You already have the breeding token, but I tried so hard. Do you have a good combo? I already made a full breeding guide on how to get it. So you can go and watch that. Oh yeah, they have the Gwandy as well. I imagine this person just buys like everything. Yeah, the Leviathan, not Leviathan, Wraith. It's a cool island. Certainly a cool island. What did Kronos say to your TikTok dragon? TikTok time's running out. Ha! A day and still nothing? Yeah, it's really bad. And the bone! And the Medusa! And the planet! There's £100. Well, $100, I should say. Oof. Eesh. I can only imagine how much they spent on that. Pantech's on my friends list, or they used to be. I remember having Pantech on my friends list. I'm on tier 4 on the event. Am I on track? Not really. Kalos in DML. Are you my friend though? Ooh. I don't remember seeing you on here. Mike's a pretty high level now, and Sezgin also has a lot of dragons. 463 to be exact. Well, I'll scroll down to my K and I'll see you if you pop up. Kalos. You see, I don't see you here. You might have me added, but the problem is, because I have so many friends, you probably don't appear in game for me. So no, you're not here, I'm afraid. Yeah, sometimes the Wehrmacht does have random hot garbage. It really does. Show your pencil dragon, you mean Scribble? Where is it? Oh, it's there. There he is. Do you have some suggestions to the game? Make your events actually decent, please. What is your name in DML? Should be quackalakes. You're done with the event? Yeah, I saw that. Right again. What is the time for me? It is almost 3 PM. Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of the whale mart, like I've had this video that I've wanted to show for a while now. Look at this. Look at this. You see what's going on this video? This is from my Android account from the Young Fun event, but look at what happened with this. Like, it's just going through every symbol in the game. So buggy. Is Gameloft watching this? Who knows? They might be. They might not be. But that's ridiculous. Such a funny bug. Like, you see all of the badges, you see all of the elements, you see all of the bundle icons. But yeah, it was when I was trying to change my in-game name to, or my nickname to be known by the DML community. So I set it to that, but apparently it was super buggy at the time. How random, right? What is that glitch? I don't know. No idea. Hey. But this is back from quite a while ago on this account now, like probably a few months back. Level 63 at the time. The account's only like level 70 now. Even though, you know, I try my best not to level up this account. But obviously, still goes up over time. What is my age? I am 20. Why do I keep breeding this dragon? Basically. It's like, why do I keep breeding mystic dragons all the time? VIP can be so annoying when it comes to stuff like that. But yeah, look, it's like the same event as what we have right now, because every event in DML is exactly the bloody same. Collect gold, breed dragons, win battles. It's almost like I've done it 800,000 times before. Look, I don't blame anyone, but I really do want some originality with these events. I'm level 60 in your friends. Well, I just looked at my friends list and you weren't there under that name. What fandoms am I in? None. Admittedly, none. Honestly, 0. What shows do I watch? Honestly, recently I've been watching recent anime that's been airing, but it keeps just missing out on weeks, so I'll go a full week without an episode and I'm like, why am I even bothering at this point? I just try and watch whatever's coming out, but I do hate most of it. You are right, I hope they add new events. I just want something that doesn't penalize people for deciding to use one dragon. Or like, if you're someone that has a full team with like a Hathor, a Thais Emran and something else, you can't even do the current event properly because you don't have the elements that they allow us to have. I just want to make the events more inclusive for players so that people of all levels can finish them. Or as close to all levels as possible. Like maybe like level 30 onwards can do all of the castle events and such. It's just as it stands, it's so, I don't know, weird that people just get punished for something that's not really their fault. Do you watch Doraemon? Nah, I've never watched that. My code again is add2. Do you watch Roblox? God, no. Do I remember you from your other streams? Yes. What if you breed the garden and the full dragon? You can't breed the garden. I've already bred the full dragon, so I don't know. Do you prefer dogs or cats? Probably dogs, but both were a lot of effort. My favorite fruit? I do like watermelon, like red watermelon. I do like oranges, or more specifically mandarins, quite a lot. But, I don't know. Ah, look, it's our mech dragon. So pretty. Have you ever looked at his eye? Like, really look at his eye when his eye closes. It's almost like psychedelic. Very weird. You reached in the event like what I reached? Cool. Can you search the Fireball clan? I mean, sure. Fireball. Well, there's like 7 million of them, so it doesn't really help me. Like, there's a level 2, a level 4, level 4, level 1. There's a lot of them. Do I remember me? I don't know, Roman. Do you remember yourself? Do you agree that the Whale Mart has a ton of overpriced, possibly useful trash? Usually, yes. But the Whale Mart has had some good deals before. The Whale Mart has had some insane deals before. So I'm not sure why recently they've been hot garbage, but I do hope that they fix it. We have the same event, but in France there is, you know, the square with 1 on a face, 2 on another face. No, I don't know what that means. That you'd add me? What platform are you on, Darth Vader? If you're not on PC, on EUR Gold, you cannot add me. Because if you've ever been told to find out what your server is, and you don't know how to do that, you have to find it in your info about section. So you'll see it says DML version 4.0, save data server. That is your server, mine is EUR Gold. So to add people, you have to be on the same platform and you have to be on the same server as them. What is my clan's name? My clan is the Quackalakes clan. It is full. Yes, I remember everyone that's here. Do you have any pets? I have a parrot. Do you like plushies? Yeah. Relics. You want me to search the Relics clan? Oh wait, that's the wrong button. With 6 face, when you play society game, there is that things. I literally have no idea what you're saying, I'm afraid. There's an envoy dragon on the front. I'm not seeing it. No match found. I can't even find it. Do you like birds? Yeah, sure. Birds are cool. But yeah, we've been up for nearly 2 hours, although I will admit that today I think I am gonna cut it before we do any other games or anything else. Purely because I do have things that I need to do, and I don't know. I don't want to screw up with my internet provider because at around about this time every day, there have been issues this last week. So I would rather cut the stream off before that starts happening, if you get what I mean. This is my job. This is what I get money from. Which is why everyone that supports the stream is helping out massively. So, you know, that's watching everything, turning ad block off, subbing and donating, obviously, is a major thing that directly contributes as well. Did you at least find the key? I did, Zingo! We did, look! Oh wait, it's not on this account. Crap. I guess I can't show you then. But yes, we did manage to finish level 5. We did find it. First time ever, am I right? Where I put something in the stream title and it actually happens. That happened today. Feeling blessed. It's like hashtag feeling blessed. Alright. Yeah, I've read what you said, Mafizzle. Mafizzle on my nizzle. That's all I can take from your name, though. Do you put ads on your vids? Well, everything is monetized, so ads will automatically pop up if you don't have ad block on. But again, you can skip those ads as far as I'm aware. Like, all of them, I'm pretty sure you can skip them. Maybe a couple you can't, but, you know, every time you watch an ad from any YouTuber, it helps them out a lot. I personally put ad block on for Twitch, because on Twitch, it is so annoying with the ads when they pop up, but, you know, I'm willing to donate to people that I really do watch. DML Immortals. I think this is the last one I'm going to search up, though. The Kind Clan. I am not seeing any DML Immortals. I see a lot of DML Clan, DML Leaders, DML Meister, DML Champions. But I'm not really seeing the one that you suggested. What dragon would you get rid of? Hathor. And any exception dragons from this point onwards. What phone do I have? I have a Galaxy S7. Vortex or Garden? I'd say Vortex probably. Is the VOD of the stream going to be up after it's down, or is the background music going to get it taken down? No, this is all a vlog, no copyright, so this should not get flagged at all. So the full VOD should be available when it goes up. Are you afraid of snakes or spiders? I'm not afraid of them as such, I just don't want to be around them because they can be deadly. Should you start with the questions? It's a stream. Why would you stop asking questions? How do you breed the stuffy dragon? What's a stuffy dragon? How do you breed Emperor Dragon best combo? I already have a guide on that. You can go find it. But you know, since we did just hit the 2-hour mark, I think I pretty much will end it here. I mean, we have just been loitering, not really doing anything for a while anyway. You're thirsty, gotta find my oddest, be right back. Fair enough. Do you like cooking? No. If I could just have food made without having to cook, I would be the happiest person in the world. But that's just not how it works, I'm afraid. I just realized, why did I get signed out of YouTube? What? How can I be signed out of YouTube if I'm live streaming on it? That's certainly weird. Interesting. Well, I guess I can check that out in a second. Yeah, I see, but we're over there checking for the clans now. How'd you breed the magnet dragon? Do you have a vid on it? I do. Are you happy in life? I am happier now than I have ever been in my entire life. So yes, for me personally, I am. How'd you breed the plushie dragon? I do have a breeding guide on that, I think. So you can go and watch that, and that'll probably be a lot more useful than me just trying to think off the top of my head. Better grab your popcorn. Well, you know, with VODs, you can always skip through. And you know that the beginning of the VOD's always going to have more stuff than the ending. But it's up to you, really. Do whatever you want to do. Does the castle dragon give me bad memories? Yes. So does this thing. Blech. Do you like spending time in nature? Not really, no. I don't like traveling. I don't really like going into nature. It's not my thing. Get mech'd or get wrecked. That's a beautiful spam. Wubba lubba lub. Wubba dubba lubs. Sorry. Hello. Look, before I go, I will do this. I will show you my bronze dragon. Because you asked. If you can create a dragon, what would it be? Spaghetti dragon. Dinosaur dragons. Do you play any sports? I used to. But the problem is, with my medical problems now, for instance, I tried to go play badminton with my fiance at one point, and let's just say my body didn't take it too well. And, you know, how you have to go like left, right on court? Basically, my legs can't do that anymore. I basically got the body of a 90-year-old woman in how my bones work. And so, like, let's just say there was an accident with what happened, and, like, there was an old man and he thought I was dying, basically. So, even if I wanted to play most sports, my body cannot do it anymore. Because I used to play a lot of tennis, I used to be on school swimming teams, basically, for backstroke in swimming. I can't do that anymore. You know, I've learnt to grow old as a young person. You just gotta accept it. Medical conditions are what they are, so you just can't fight against them, really. Can you tell me what dragons to use early on? I started 2 weeks ago. Again, Agave. The Regal Dragon's really good. If you get any Shadow Epics early on, use those. Although you can't upgrade them until like level 50, I think. 50 something or 40 something. But Tribals and Prairies are okay for really early game as well. Who is your most powerful dragon? My Autumn Dragon. Level 100. Level 4 Enchantment. This chat is very strange. Please check Fireball. I'm not doing that, Mafizzle. Soccer Monster versus DML Soccer Dragon. Oh, Monster Legends. Sure? Do you like winter? I do. I prefer being too cold to being too warm. So I would rather it be winter than summer. Who is your most powerful dragon? I literally just showed you. But yeah, like I said, I think that is going to do us for now. So, that is going to be the end of the DML stuff. I can also close side sync now, finally. Ugh. Hate having to deal with side sync. I wish there was a better program that wasn't so laggy to actually connect it. Do you like fast food? I guess. I like fish. And, you know, you can get... Like, fish is really expensive unless you buy it from, like, a fish and chip fast food shop. So I like it for that. But overall, I wouldn't say fast food is a favourite or anything. Because I do like stuff like sweet corn. I like noodles. I guess that's kind of fast food. What's your dream vacation? Mine is sitting in front of a computer playing DML. Mine is being at home and I guess just talking with someone. I like just sitting down and talking to people a lot. Or watching things with people and talking about that. That's what I like. My dream vacation is to not go anywhere. So... Fennekin has a Gen 5 sprite? I don't know, apparently. Dinosaurs kidnapped you? Intriguing. Do you wish you could get... That's 6 zeros. That many gems a day? Well, I'm pretty sure everyone would hope that, but then they'd probably have everything in the game. But if I did have everything in the game, I guess I'd be able to show you all the events straight away. So that would be the most helpful for everyone. But at the same time, I wouldn't be able to do them, so... You should start your own merch. People have been saying that. What I need to do is I need to either make it myself or purchase someone or purchase someone's work so that I can create a good design. And I think... You know, I do like the Pokemon sort of outline design of things, and I think they go well on shirts. But obviously, I'd want to make a t-shirt or merch that wasn't just about me. I'd want to make something that, like, I'd want to wear myself. And I wouldn't want to wear stuff with just me on it, because that's just egotistical, obviously. But if I could make a design with, like, a cute dragon or, like, cute birds on it, and just make it into a shirt and sell that, I would not mind doing that. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work going into that. But, you know, if I could, like, put aside a few days of a few weeks to do it, maybe? But I think it would be cool because, again, I used to do quite a lot of drawing and such. And I know how to use GIMP. It's just I don't like using the... What's it called? The static line tool. You know the thing where you can make lines properly rather than doing it freehand? I hate using that tool. I just love drawing freehand with like a mouse because I can't hold a pen properly. I don't know. We'll see. I do have the duck logo, but I don't know if I'd want that on a shirt or I'd want a revised version for a shirt, because like this duck that you see on screen right now, I basically just did it for the meme. I was like, let's make this look as like hand drawn as possible. I just want a duck, but I want to make it look hand drawn, so not professionally done is what I was going for. It's awkward that I just came here and the stream is ending. I guess a little bit. What made me choose my username? My bird. Can I be doing a die? I guess you could die. Probably shouldn't though. Have a great day from your brand new biggest Irish supporter. I'm glad to hear it, Liam. I'm glad to see you here. And I'm happy you're here. All of you. Again, it's a shame that a lot of the people are at school these days because, you know, during school holidays, everyone comes in from every crevice possible, but you know, that's what happens when kids go back to school, especially for the most of Europe. Free Apollo! Yes. Any advice for being happy? Do what makes you happy, and don't do things that make you upset. I guess. Like, don't force yourself to do things that you hate, because there's no point in doing them. Your life is yours, you can do whatever you want to do if you put the effort into it. Do you go to Starbucks? No, I hate coffee and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm being interviewed by Swift. But yeah, have fun everyone. Thank you very much for joining. I think we've taken long enough now. Yeah. I'm going now, though, Mythical. Stop calling me out. Stop calling me out. But yeah, take care, everyone. I will see you soon. Bye.